guess what? You're in my kitchen. I just kind of got a wild hair and said, you know what? I got to make something to take to our Bible study group tonight. So I thought, why not let you guys see it and how cool it is and how easy it is. This is going to be on the blind side of cooking. So I'm live here now, but I am going to transfer it to my YouTube channel. So I'm just going to kind of show you that I can actually make something else. So what I'm going to be making that you're going to watch is with my best friend this summer, and I'm going to tell you why this guy's my best friend. I'm using our deluxe air fryer, and I'm going to be making a blueberry strawberry, not streusel, oh good Lord, I can't think of it now, like a cobbler. Gosh, Lisa, the word left my head. You know it's live, right? Making a blueberry strawberry cobbler, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. The recipe is so easy. It's a half a stick of butter. Then what's in my bowl that I'm going to mix up is a half a cup, a half a cup, and a half a cup. Super easy to remember. Half a cup of sugar, half a cup of milk, and a half a cup of self-rising flour. Okay? I'm going to stick it in my deluxe air fryer, put it on bake, and we're going to come back when it's over with. And I'm sorry you won't get to taste it, but you'll get to see how beautiful it looks and how easy it is. Okay? I'll explain to you why this guy is my best friend, but first, I'm going to show you our cute little gadget that just came out. This is so popular. Just came out spring, summer. This is called our cup slicer. Okay? So this measures a cup, and it has some blades on it, stainless steel blades. Okay? So if you have to do, we're going to be doing some strawberries. So I'm sitting a strawberry right in there, and then I'm just going to go, and we've got them sliced. Once this is filled up, it's a cup of strawberries, and I'm good to go. So I can just lift this up right here. Again, see, strawberries in the cup, or yeah, the one strawberry that I cut is already in there, and down again. Look at that, how cool it is. And eventually I'll put my hand up here to know when I've gotten to the top. Put another strawberry in. You can do some diced olives. You can do hard-boiled eggs. You can do grapes. You can do kiwis. You can do bananas. I even think I could experiment and do some thinly sliced apples if you needed to dice them and put some apples in there if you just needed a cup of sliced or diced apples. But see how cute that is? That's going up, up, up. Nope, not full yet. Maybe one or two more strawberries. I don't know. Let's see. But see how they stay in? Isn't it perfect?
Stop.
Huh?
Stop.
Stop what?
The whole thing.
Why?
It's not going right now. I don't know why. Requirements for Facebook Live. There we go.
Am I live again?
Yeah.
Okay. There was a little bit of a hiccup there. I don't know what that was. We'll see what happens. You know, that's why we call it live. It's not always going to be perfect, okay? My husband is in the background. He's my sous chef when I go and do cooking shows. And so he's going to be my kind of my director, producer, cameraman, all of those today, okay? I think I'm almost at a cup. I have a feeling. I'm pretty close to the top, right? Let's do one more just for the fun of it, okay? Do you see how cool this is? This is called our cup slicer. I just think it's kind of fun. Okay. I think I got a good full cup of strawberries, right, Tim? Mm-hmm. Full cup? Okay. So, we got that. Now I'm going to go back here, squeeze my back. This is our cute little small covered baker. It's a little mini version of our deep covered baker, okay? And it will fit in my deluxe air fryer without the lid on. What I love about the air fryer is you can use cast iron, you can use metal, you can use stoneware, anything can go in it, okay? So I have melted a half a stick of butter in here. I am now going to pour in my strawberries, okay? All there. Did they all come out? This is dishwasher safe, by the way. Yep, I think they all came out. So they'll go in the sink. And then I have some blueberries right here. And I'm going to open those up. This I'm not going to measure. Okay, I'm just going to get a handful and throw them in here as well, because you know what? I love just not measuring. And I'm going to roll that around a little bit. Is that pretty equally, kind of, Tim? Okay. So there's that. How easy is that? All right. So we got melted butter, we got our berries, and then right over here is my half a cup, and I'm going to add a half a cup of milk. Okay. Tim poured that and measured that for me. I'm going to put it right over the bowl and pour that in. Got it in there, right? This is our classic batter bowl. And I'm just going to mix that up. And the first time I did this, I kind of was a little vigorous with the whisking. And that's probably something that's not a good idea when you can't see, because it was going all over the place. But anyway, we're going to kind of whisk this up. And it's very important that you use self-rising flour. Okay, don't ask me why. That's one of the things that when I learned this recipe from one of my co-consultants, my good friend Michael Reeves down in North Carolina, came up with this recipe. He was very specific about saying self-rising flour. Okay, so I think, do we have this mixed up pretty well? Okay, I'm going to kind of grab the sides and throw that in the sink. Then here's my guy and my spout. And what I love about this is I can actually grab just like that. And am I over it?
Back towards you.
Okay.
Back towards you.
I think I got it all, more or less. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? Okay. That goes in the sink as well. It's going down in there, and I got a towel. Yes. Okay, so this guy can fit in my deluxe air fryer. Now let me just explain how cool this is. In case you don't know, it's been a tad hot here in Texas this summer, okay? So going outside to grill, not something that a lot of us want to do, okay? We don't necessarily want to turn on our ovens either, because our air conditioning is running 24/7. We just don't want to heat up the house, okay? So what I love about our air fryer is it has 6 settings on it. And 3 of those settings, well, actually air fry, okay? So when you buy drumsticks at Costco or anything like that, before I had this, I would put them on a sheet pan and do it in the oven, and they just weren't quite like going to the Wild Wings place. They just always had a little soggy side to them. It just wasn't quite as good, okay? So now we got the air fryer. When the air fryers came out, other ones, they were kind of small. And so if we were doing wings for the family, it was always having to be done in stations, okay? And it's a little bit frustrating when you're doing it with a big group. So our air fryer is really big, okay? Really big. And it comes with, I'm gonna open up, comes with 2 trays, okay? So I'm taking out the 1 tray just to let you see how big size that is. So you have 2 trays like that. So me personally, I'll put my wings on both of these trays, and you set it on air fry. It has the exact time. You get a booklet with it. Super, super easy to do, okay? So we have the air fry setting. I'm gonna set this back here, okay? Because we're using the bottom shelf. And now I'm going to, let me find my guy over here. And this is driving my husband crazy, having to watch me try to get this in here. This will fit at an angle without the lid, okay? And I'm putting it on the bottom shelf. Is it in all the way? Okay. Ta-da! All right, so air fry is one of the settings. It has a bake setting, which is what we're going to set it on for 25 minutes. You're not going to have to listen to me for 25 minutes. We're going to stop the live, and then I'm going to come back when it's done, okay? It has a roast setting, which is the bomb. I mean, I was so blown away myself. I did it at a show, and I was still blown away. We did some chicken breasts, and a lot of times I'll do chicken breasts in my grill pan, and I love my grill pan, okay? I do love it. But we seasoned up some chicken breast, and I put parchment paper on these trays, and I set it on the roast setting for chicken breast, you guys. 18 minutes, They were wonderful. And chicken breasts, it's hard because a lot of times they can get really dry, and it was just absolutely wonderful. You don't have to preheat this thing. So when I set this on bake to do my cobbler, it's at 350. It's automatically at 350. So you don't have to wait to preheat an oven like you do your regular oven, okay? The roast, I think, was at 400. I'm not sure. It's got a reheat setting to reheat. I think reheating pizza in here is so much better than in the microwave, because the microwave, just the crust just gets kind of tough and yucky. And then it has a rotisserie, and you get the rotisserie hooks to do rotisserie chicken. One of my consultants does a pork roast in it and puts it on the rotisserie. She says it's amazing every single time. And then it has a dehydrate. And I haven't done that. I'm just not a dehydrator. So if anybody likes to dehydrate, tell me, comment in the comments and tell me how to do it, because it might be interesting. So, okay, we've got the guy in there, and my husband's going to kind of help me to look with the buttons, but is air fry lit up right now? Nothing's lit up? Air fry? Because bake is on there right now? Okay, so it says bake, so I push the button, and I think it's for 15 minutes, right? It has 15 on there. So I'm going to push bake, but then I got to add 10 more minutes. So I'm going to push the button, and then I'm going to go one to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that say 25? Pushing the button. There we go. It is starting. Okay. So what it does, especially if you're doing French fries or wings or anything like that, it does a double little beep right at the midway point of its cooking time. So if you are cooking something on 2 trays, it allows you to rotate them, switch them to where it is guaranteed that it is going to cook evenly every single time. Okay? So this guy is priceless in our house. We've replaced our toaster. I'll put toast in here, bread in here for avocado toast, Eggo waffles when the grandkids are over. Just put it on air fry for 3 or 4 minutes. Done. It's done. So this guy's going to cook for 25 minutes, and I'm going to say goodbye for just a little bit, and then we'll be back when this is done so you can see it. Okay? See you in a bit.
Okay.
You ended? Okay. All right. So there's that. Everything's cleared off of here.